few days' time, contestants in Edo State will be going into the primary. But the party is not waiting till the time before meeting with the contestants, the aspirants. And these are led to meeting upon meeting, and one was held less than 24 hours ago. But I want to find out from the person who's supposed to have detailed knowledge of what is going on. And I am with Publicity Secretary for the state, APC. Your name?
I am Prince Peter Owade Igbeninge, the State Public Secretary of APC Edo State.
I want you to be looking at my viewers as you are talking to Edolites and others. Sir, the meeting yesterday, can you brief me about what happened yesterday?
Well, the meeting was called at the instance of the national chairman of the party because perhaps the implosion, the number of aspirants in Edo was actually very worrisome to the national chairman of the party who wants to win Edo for APC come the election of the 24th of September 2024, the governorship election. Because of that, the national chairman felt that there was need for there to be a stakeholder meeting to robustly discuss the way we can at least achieve some level of reduction in the number of aspirants that we have, so that it will not be difficult for us to manage the primaries and also consequently win the election. As a matter of fact, there were other issues that were discussed yesterday as to how the e-registration will be conducted after the primaries, and also to ensure that a direct primaries is the mode of primaries that is adopted for Edo. All these interface with the key stakeholders from Edo by the national chairman and other members of the National Working Committee was to ensure that the party preparation is not derailed by things that will happen prior to the primaries and after the primaries. Because we often find that immediately after the primaries, some persons, they are aggrieved one who perhaps the system did not throw up. We want to go to court and instigate litigations and all of that will ultimately derail the process of winning the election. What happened yesterday was that the stakeholders were advised to ensure that there is mutual unity amongst the aspirants, mutual unity amongst members of the party, so that we don't have an implosion after the primaries. And it was unanimously agreed by all yesterday that even if, which of course is the normal thing, anybody that the system throw up, other persons who do not win, other aspirants who do not win, will work assiduously to ensure that Edo State is won back by APC. That was a very good move by the national. And we in Edo, we are very happy that the national has intervened in all of this, in this process, so that at the end of the day, we all work as one family, because APC in Edo is one family, irrespective of the number of persons that have come up to say, I want to be the governor of the state come September. But I can assure you that the number increased every day because of the kind of APC we now have in Edo. APC in Edo now is a bride of everybody, because we know that if we have that unity, which of course is very prevalent now in the party, and we can move this unity down to the period of election, of course, the election will be a walkover for APC. And because of that, everybody now is jostling to be the governor of Edo State. And because of that, we want to be very careful so that we don't run into the hands of our enemies. Of course, you know what election is all about. You know, you have a common enemy. But you try as much as possible that you don't have enemies within your own party. And that is what the leaders of the party both at the national and at the state level, are trying to ensure that that never happened. Because in 2020, we lost that election not because we were not on ground, but because there was an internal issues. There were internal issues amongst members that endured during the election, and that didn't work in our favor. We don't want a repeat of such, and that is why the concerned leaders are now saying, let us promote this unity so that we all work as one family, get the election won. After the election is won, then of course we can sit down and begin to discuss as brothers and sisters who will enjoy the dividends of democracy in Edo again.
And that leads me to the question of how about zoning? Some might be interested to find out whether there will be zoning as regard to the issue of governor. What do you have to say about that?
Well, we have emphasized as a party, APC in Edo, and that was reaffirmed by the national, that there is no zoning. Because what we want is the best candidate that will give us victory in the election, irrespective of the zone or the district, central district that the candidate is from, provided is a sellable candidate, a candidate that has the charisma, that has the wherewithal, that is acceptable by majority of the Edolites. Because first and foremost, to win an election, the kind of candidate that you have, that the party has, give that party 50% of victory already. So we can be assured that if we are able to get amongst these 29 capable, competent men, the one that is generally accepted, or perhaps that is near that general acceptability by all members of the party and even the common men on the streets, then we can be sure that election will be won by APC. So what we are promoting in APC today is competence, capacity, capability, and acceptability. So these are the things we are looking at. We are not looking at whether the person is from North, Central, or South. But we want to win an election. And to be able to do that, the kind of candidate that we have that will throw up for the election will help a lot in our victory.
Well, it's been now clear that a candidate that is competent, acceptable to do the job will be the one that is going to be accepted in the APC for September election. Well, till I come your way again on Edo election. I'm Bemiga Olamikon. Thank you so much for your
Thank you very much, my brother. It's my pleasure being with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.